Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here's Carter on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Line up an aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dumped off to his running back. Dodges another stop. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more with a modest gain.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. He was brought down by Roy Robertson Harris.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And it's Drake London. And they get this down to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Penix on 1st down. This back, it's Robinson. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. From the gun, they go with Algier. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Drake London with a touchdown. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked!
Well, that's going to take away a touch of that early momentum they built with the opening drive touchdown. And just as importantly here, blocking that extra point should give the offense a little boost as they come out for their first possession, looking to match touchdown for touchdown.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Going play action with Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. This gets forward to around the 29. A.J. Terrell making that stop. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Here we go, Shaq.
Into the gun this time. Here's Dart. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
They'll go. Here's Dart. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
36-yard line.
Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Dart out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14.
Good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Dart setting in to throw here. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
This one misses the tight end, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Ready. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Penix. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
First down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Atlanta.
Penix working from the gun. To the right side and reeled in by London. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, it's out. And it looks like the Giants got to that one.
Well, that call came at just the right time to rip a hole in the defense.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Penix is going to throw again. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Again, Penix to the air. Now trying to set up a screen. Here's Robinson. A flag's down as as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So as much as the offense might want that last play wiped out, Brock, defense declines the penalty, and it will stand. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. Here he goes, third and long. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Is on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Bradley Pinion set
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. Is able to drive that pile about a yard. David Onyemata there for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Pass run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Start from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They kick the running back in motion.
18, Pioneer. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. This one falls incomplete.
You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Picked up at the 38. Across midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43. Penix here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on for a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Throw here, third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A pickup of 17. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal. From the red zone, on first. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A first and goal pass, yeah, it can be an act of surprise at times, but let's give some credit to this defense and the coverage in particular. They stayed focused and locked in on those routes, giving that rush plenty of time to get home, and now make second and goal much, much more difficult.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it'll be third and goal.
Got it. Ready?
To the air with Penix. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40.
6-yard attempt.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. On first and 10, here's Dart. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So it'll be second down.
A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's Dart. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattermove. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Rolling on third, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time, so that brings up second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. To kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches. At the 45.
With the gun this time, here's Dart. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Motioning left is their running back. Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Forced out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Cowboy 80.
Dart going to throw again. Able to hit Robinson. Complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 16.
From the red zone now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's Scalaboo on 2nd down. It's a nice run in there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up. Offense to the line fast.
That's a gain of 8.
And Scalaboo on 3rd. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Giants, first down.
Darts out of the shotgun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. And he just exposed them.
And that play reaches the end zone. The 2-point conversion slams the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Ooh, I like that. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, here's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to get the football inside the enemy 40. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks in.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. Shoves him off. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw, here starts. He finds Neighbors right side. And the Falcons scoop it up. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 1st down, here's Penix. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Penix now to throw. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing Penix. Dumped off to his running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams...
He's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Picked up and on the move now. It's a foot race. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And they scoop up the puck and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for...
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it and see if you can be successful again? They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Robinson to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Penix here from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Back to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. The Giants using their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. They connect for the first. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Penix now on 1st down. Ran downfield and he finds London. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers.
And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here comes Olszewski. This makes it up to the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25 25-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Get up.
From the gun, here's Darts. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end.
Incomplete.
And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready? Let's go.
Here's Dart now. Hits him on the end route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants gotta score in a hurry.
Got it. Ready?
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go. 70 range. 70 range. Take go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pass complete to Robinson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed.
Ready?
On 1st down, here's Dart. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
40-yard line.
Here we go. 60 down. Ready?
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. The right side is caught by Robinson. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
That's another Giants first down.
Dart gonna throw again. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Giants offense and Dart looking to get 2 more here.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And this is out of bounds, and with it, their hopes of a win bounce away too. That was probably their last chance. They've got 1st down here from the 36. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawn up for him. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road.